Hello and welcome guys back to another video from the 8th Gen Review, and today I want to tell you that Apple unveiled the April event and we're having the iPad Pros, iMac 24-inch, 32-inch iMac, Apple Silicon, but today we're gonna be talking about WWDC 2020 because Apple announced that they're going to have WWDC on June 7th until June 11th. June 7th, of course, we're going to have the keynote. If you did not know, WWDC is a developer conference, so there might be lots of hardware, but it's on yearly basis. Like 2017, we had the iMac Pro. 2018, we did not have any hardware. 2019, we got the Mac Pro and the Pro Display XDR. 2020, we did not get any hardware, but so in 2021, there are a bit of high hopes in it, but they might still refresh the website on in April. But it's WWDC, so let's talk about that. So first, I'm going to tell you what is coming out in WWDC, and also what should you really expect, and what is the things that want to come out in WWDC. So first, of course, because it is a developer and software conference, so of course we're going to have iOS 15, iPadOS 15, watchOS 8, tvOS, macOS 12, stuff like that. These are mostly the software, but there are some a bit of that, of course, we need to tell it in every Apple event from 2019, AirTags. Do you think, guys, AirTags will come in WWDC or no? I don't think they will never come, but we also have a bit of some rumors that we might get the iMac in WWDC. The iMac 24-inch maybe, which has the M1X, which is going to be very powerful, and that new redesign, which there are some very, very high hopes to get this iMac, or maybe the refreshed MacBook Pro 16-inch. Who knows, maybe you're also going to get a MacBook Pro 14-inch. But with going with the normal years, I do think WWDC is a good time to unveil some Apple Silicon, because the MacBooks weren't really touched on until November. Until WWDC, it is around 6 months, so I really think you should do that, and lots of people are really waiting for that redesigned iMac. And if we say everything gets good, and we're going to have only this year, maybe a September event, maybe an October event, I think it's this is a good time to unveil it. Even if you ship it after 1 month, that's so good. Just unveil it. It's literally free marketing from them. People are going to talk about WWDC, the new iMac, and that. But of course, there are a bit also rumors about the iPad Pro A14X. So there are some rumors of only the 12.9-inch variant just being refreshed, and the 11-inch just going and leaving the iPad Air 4 with it. But here, I just want to tell you guys, people think that the 11 size, it's called the iPad Pro 11 or the iPad 11. It is not. There's people say, oh, I'm gonna wait until the iPad 12. There is nothing gonna be called iPad 12 until 20 years. The 12, they say iPad 11, they mean the iPad Pro 4th Gen 11-inch size. It is a mouthful, but I really just want to tell you that because lots, of course, with that iPad, we are having some rumors of having it with the A14X Bionic, which will have a bit of some M1 level of performance. And now let's go to my wish list, which we're going to have in the iOS, iPadOS mostly. We're going to talk about watchOS and macOS, but because they are there. So iOS, there are not really lots of things of it. Maybe have Siri and all of them being 20 times more smarter, how they did last year in WWDC. Maybe having some more interactive widgets, maybe having that dual display, split screen, but a person that is using a 12 mini, that's gonna be impossible. You're gonna have 2.2-inch display for each one, which is no way, but they might be doing that, maybe software, to get Apple Pro Raw that we had in the October event. Maybe having that being improved a bit with the software of iPhone, but the biggest one is iPadOS. So first thing, external monitor support. We want some big and huge external monitor support. Now when you plug an iPad with a display, it will just mirror it at the aspect ratio of it, which is very terrible. I'm a person that uses my iPad a lot. I mostly even use sometimes my iPad more than my desktop, my Mac Mini, which it's not very, that really shows it, but sometimes I do use my PC see my M1 Mac Mini just because I need that extra real estate with it. Second thing, I really wish that we can use external cameras, like plug in our cameras. Using that, we can use that so we can live streams from our iPad. Second thing is we want widgets, but the same widgets as the iPhone that you can put on the screen. Now, like the iPad is a bigger screen, so having these interactive widgets on the iPad I think is really much better, especially if you use it like an Elgato Stream Deck, which is amazing. Like you can click the shortcut, that, play your music, open that, do that, check your calendar. You know, it's bigger and you can make new sizes. It can be very, very, very nice. And these are really the mostly things that we have on iPad OS, because there aren't really a lot of stuff. We did cursor support, but I do really wish we'll get some better cursor support coming, like cursor support, and the biggest one, if we can get the Pro app. If it's only on like the 5th gen iPad Pros, the 12.9 inch, you know, if with the A14X, if we can get like Logic, Xcode, Final Cut Pro, most people would really switch to iPads. And I know lots of people that they just had Final Cut Pro or Xcode on the iPad. They would just go with the iPad. Like, yeah, a 14 powered iPad, A12Z, A12X. Like, of course, don't put it on an iPad 7 gen or the A10X. Or like with an iPad 8, because it does. Don't get me wrong, the iPad 8 is very powerful, the A12, but the A12 did come out in 2018 and would handle like editing 4K footage. Let the Final Cut Pro of the iPads just support 4K. No, we don't need 5K, 6K, 8K. Like most people are just shooting 4K, maybe 8K for Linus Tech Tips or MKB HD. But that's really the biggest thing with iPad. You know, Mac OS 12, it's mostly hardware, which we really want with the Macs, but fix out some bugs, like redesign maybe some app icons, you know, making the home screen better, making that we can put also widgets on the Mac screen, something like that. I don't know, maybe improve Sidecar that you can use 2 iPads. We don't know. So, but this concludes the WWDC announcement of June 7th and what you really expect. But until June 7th, we might have on June 7th a full live stream, live stream, me reacting to the WWDC 2021. But because of Twitch and YouTube copyright claims, we won't be able to show it in the live stream or like in any live stream that most of you see with like any Apple event. Most of them are not telling you go put it in another tab on another device, but you can also hear us with that. So please guys, if we're having that live event, I'm going to post you like a short, like, you know, the shorts videos that you can find on YouTube, you know, like short videos that are like less than 1 minute. That will just tell you that we're going live and everything in that. But like we're also going to use the shorts feature on YouTube to tell you some big of announcements announcements for the channel. So guys, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with a friend, and join the 8th Gen Review, 8th Gen Gamer Discord. And we're also going to link down also our Twitch for the 8th Gen Review and 8th Gen Gamer. So don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with a friend. And thank you, guys, the 90 subscribers. Thank you, guys. It was wonderful when I heard it. You know, I heard it from my friend that we hit 90 subscribers on our 8th Gen Review. So, guys, thank you, and let's get to 100, and let's get to 150, because we do have a surprise when we get to 150. So, do it. And if you stuck around to the end of the video, thank you, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with a friend, and 8th Gen Review out.